don't wait too long. Typically ये होता है कि we build something, we first try to make it available to the Indian audience, and then we try to take a step out and make it available outside and so on. उसमें challenge ये होता है प्रतीश कि the level of heterogeneity that we have in our markets, in Indian markets. We all know, right? India is not one market; it's million markets, right? तो हम जब तक सभी को केटर करने की ट्राई करते हैं विद दैट प्रोडक्ट, मेकिंग इट ट्वीक्स चेंजेस कि सारे मार्केट्स को केटर हो, एवरी डेमोग्राफी शुड बी एबल टू यूज इट एंड ऑल. By the time we achieve that and then we think of taking it out, the market would have moved on.
Last bit I wanted to understand, you mentioned about startups should go outside early, should go abroad really early, expand abroad really early, which is something that I have been hearing a lot recently actually. I want to understand, let's say a startup decides to go and expand outside India. What would be the first steps?
I think one of the things, Pritish, that we fall for, the temptation that we fall for, typically when we're a tech venture, if I take the example of my first venture, I think the temptation that we fall for is looking westwards. Is looking at a European market or an American market. But depending on the nature and type of your product or industry, for example, in healthcare, we found that Southeast Asia was in fact a gold mine because when it comes to technology in healthcare, except for Singapore, of course, the other places they were lagging India by a 5 to 6 years time. आज भी अगर आप प्रदेश मलेशिया जाओ and you start something like online pharmacy or a doctor consultation online, you still have a lot of pie to take. So they are lagging the Indian market. So I think Pritish, first temptation is for us is to look westwards, but I think we should open up our vision and our senses and say कि Southeast Asia is an amazing market. Markets of Vietnam, markets of Thailand, everyone is opening up. Those present amazing markets. तो पहला चीज तो प्रतीक्षा में ये करना चाहिए कि based on the kind of markets that we have, based on the product that we have, which will be the right markets or which markets are at a right time for us to enter. मैं अगर मान लीजिए प्रतीश, if I have a preventive care platform which I had, and if I'm trying to enter the US, the kind of regulatory framework, the kind of scrutiny, and the kind of competition I might face will make it extremely cost prohibitive for me. Whereas the same thing, if I take to Southeast Asia, it was a much easier way for me to work with. When I take it to Bangladesh, for instance. So depending on the product, Pritish, I think my 2 cents to all the first time entrepreneurs should be, आप ये देख लीजिए कि आपके product के लिए कौन सा market better है, and not just say कि US और Europe जाना है तो मुझे product को इस तरह से change करना है. Think it from the other way. That is one, Pritish, and it always helps if you have some kind of distribution partner or a channel partner when you're entering a new geography, because they just know the local context much better than you do. हमने दुबई एंटर करा था previous company में. There again we partnered with somebody in Dubai who acted as our partner, channel partner, and they took the platform across. तो उससे हमारा काफी एक तो product, they give you the inputs to shape your product, and at the same time आपको understanding भी एक time लगता है market understand करने में. So having a channel partner and all reduces your expenses to that extent. तो वो भी एक चीज हो गया Pritish. And the last and final thing is, Pritish, my 2 cents would be कि don't wait too long. Typically ये होता है कि we build something, we first try to make it available to the Indian audience, and then we try to take a step out and make it available outside and so on. उसमें challenge ये होता है प्रतीश कि the level of heterogeneity that we have in our markets, in Indian markets. We all know, right? India is not one market; it's million markets, right? तो हम जब तक सभी को केटर करने की ट्राई करते हैं विद दैट प्रोडक्ट, मेकिंग इट ट्वीक्स चेंजेस कि सारे मार्केट्स को केटर हो, एवरी डेमोग्राफी शुड बी एबल टू यूज इट एंड ऑल. बाय द टाइम वी अचीव दैट एंड देन वी थिंक ऑफ टेकिंग इट आउट, द मार्केट वुड हैव मूव्ड ऑन. The market would have moved on. जब हमने previous venture में when we entered Bangladesh, for instance, what the beautiful thing we realized was that the Bangladesh population was amazingly homogeneous. Bangladesh में there were two segments only, Pritesh. You have the upper class, you have the lower class. There's almost an absent middle class. And all the upper class, they act, think, do the very similar way. तो हमें product में ज़्यादा change नहीं करना पड़ा. Similarly, अभी इस case में Pritesh हमारे Hooliv में जब हम we're thinking of looking outside or going out, I'm not looking at a European nation or looking at US. I'm thinking Bangladesh. I mentioned you, right? Dhaka I'm looking at. Because I know we have worked so much in Dhaka. I know how an amazing market it is when it comes to student housing. I have great connects in Kathmandu. I'm looking at those kind of markets, right? मैं ये नहीं कि प्रतीश मैं US जाना चाहता हूँ तो let me see how I can customize Hooliv to fit in US market. I won't do that. I rather figure out a market which suits my product.
Mm.
वही हो जाता है ना प्रीतिश की हमेशा मैं वही बोलता हूँ कि पीपल आर सो ऑब्सेस्ड विद प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट, पीएमएफ हम करते हैं, एंड व्हाट वी डू एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, वी कम बैक एंड वी स्टार्ट टुकिंग आवर प्रोडक्ट्स, क्योंकि हमें लगता है कि इसे
Mm.
हमारे प्रोडक्ट में ही कुछ कमी है, इसलिए वो मार्केट एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहा है, वेर एज वी
Mm.
रेयरली रियलाइज कि मे बी वी आर जस्ट टारगेटिंग द रॉन्ग मार्केट, द प्रोडक्ट इज फाइन, product market fit is not necessarily your product is wrong, but your market could be different, right? तो वही वाली बात है प्रीति, the moment you're looking to take it outside, just figure out the right market for your product, and ये नहीं कि बस लग जाओ प्रोडक्ट चेंज करने में.
Got it. Got it. Got it.